Hey y'all, so I'm taking a quick break from social media because of everything that's going on. And I found myself getting more frustrated and more mad. So I am doing what I love the most, and that is cooking. And I'm making my green seasoning, and I'm going to show you how I make it. And it's inspiration from YouTube videos that I've come across of people that lived in the islands or islanders who actually use green seasoning on everything. So here, I'll tell you a little bit about what I have in the sink that I'm washing out. So I have some celery, cilantro. I have some parsley, curled parsley right under here. Some green onions, um, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, onions. And these are just white onions. This is what I already had. And then down underneath here somewhere is some garlic. So I have all of these herbs and ingredients in the sink, and I'm washing and rinsing them off. And then I'll tell you what I'll do next. Okay, so I'm satisfied with my cleaning at this point. So, and then I'm even using the top part of the celery. So I'm not discriminating, no pun intended. So I'm going to take all of this and drain it in this colander. Take everything out. And then I'm going to rinse this out. And then I'm going to add it to my blender to blend it. So I'll come back and show you that. Okay, so I already rinsed this out. I'm going to put it in my blender, blend everything together. Add some extra virgin olive oil. I am not going to add water to this recipe this time. And you do not add salt because your salt goes in your food when you're cooking. And then I have this bowl right here because once I blend it, and then of course everything and every ingredient is not going to go in the blender at the same time because I don't have enough room to blend everything. So I'm going to pour it in this bowl, mix it up, and then jar it. So, okay, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. So, try to add everything in here as much as I can. Because my goal is just to blend twice instead of several separate times. Okay. Okay, adding a tad bit of olive oil. Not that much. Okay. All right. Okay, I've made my last batch, and I wanted to show you the reason why I mix the batches in a bowl is because you truly don't get every ingredient in one batch. So you see how this is different colors. So, and then this one, I'm adding this in there. See how that's a different color. So I'm going to scrape all of this out of here and then mix it together, and I'll pour it in a mason jar. Okay, so here's the finished product. I mixed everything in this bowl and poured it in this mason jar. And you can keep this in the refrigerator for up to a week, or you can really tell that it's going bad by if it starts to turn brown, because keep in mind it is very, very fresh ingredients, fresh herbs, fresh vegetables. And just like you would do fresh herbs and fresh vegetables in the refrigerator, when they're whole, they tend to go bad also. So you got to keep that in mind. In the freezer, now if you want to pack it in the freezer, you can either get you a mason jar that can freeze very well. I don't recommend freezing glass because glass tends, the food in the glass tends to expand and it cracks the glass. But you can definitely pack it in some storage bags and some freezer bags, put it in there to use later. I'm going to use it tonight because I'm making some oxtails, and I'm going to use the remaining green seasoning in this bowl to marinate my oxtails. You season your meat as opposed to salting the seasoning. The seasoning is just like your regular herbs, like you would do that. You season your meat, so you get all that prepared, get it washed, season this with salt, pepper, whatever that you want to do, and then you marinate it in the green seasoning for either you can do it overnight or you can do it for a few hours depending on how infused you want the flavors to be in your meat. So I love this. I'm so glad that I discovered this green seasoning because you can also use it on chicken. You can use it on fish. You can use it on shrimp, any type of beef, steak to marinate it. And I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer, especially if you are cooking, you like to use fresh ingredients and you love to cook. This is a game changer. You can make a big batch where you can use it for the entire week. Put your chicken in it, and it also freezes very well on your meat. So if you want to pre-prepare all of your meat for the week and use this green seasoning, it is great for doing that, to put in the freezer. So when you get your meat out, everything would be ready to go, and all you need to do is either add it to your pan or the oven or whatever you prefer to choose. So awesome, 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 awesome seasoning for all of your meats. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. Have a great day.